What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Mud and Dust Media. Today we're going to start with this bike behind me. This is the bike that started my journey into enduro riding, my 1994 KDX 250. Let's have a bit of a look. So what the plan is, we are going to be refreshing the bike. As you can see, it is fairly crusty, a whole lot of rust. It's pretty dirty, roached. So I've already started to tear down a little bit, pulled off all the plastics, got everything organized there. I've bag and tagged everything so I know what bolts go where. And in today's video, we're not really going to tear down the bike any further. We're just going to go through and kind of start making a list of what we need, what we want to do, and try and see the way we're going to move forward. So without any further ado, let's get started. So let's have a look at the bike first. Just by doing a little visual inspection, we're going to try and see. Okay, let's start with the obvious stuff, the frame. So you obviously want to get the frame either painted or powder coated. So let's put it there. Frame and brackets, powder coat. Okay, next, swing arm. I also would like to get that powder coated. So before I move on any further, I'm kind of jumping into things blindly here. So the goal is going to be to try and do this on a budget. So with the powder coating, I'm going to try and find a company that's willing to work with me in exchange for some free marketing. Obviously not expecting to get free stuff, but you know, if we can work in a bit of a discount, that would be great. So if I can find a company that's willing to work with me, I'm gonna get as much stuff powder coated as I can. So frame, the swing arm, the hubs, the rims. So we'll just add this here as well. Hubs / rims, powder coat. Getting lazy with writing the stuff out already. I'm definitely gonna need new spokes. The spokes are pretty crusty. Discs, chain sprocket, front, rear discs, 5. Well, yeah, you can already see the budget's going to go out the window. This is a new master cylinder. Get a new brake line. Up front, we already have a Hell stainless steel braided line. So I might approach them again and see if they'd be willing to work with me. All the aluminium stuff, depending on the color that we're going to go with the frame, I'm either thinking to get that powder coated as well, or maybe just clean it up. And it should clean up quite nicely. Clean up the forks. So, well, let's see. 7. Clean alu parts. The motor is still in good condition, so I don't think we're going to open that up. We might do a carb rebuild. Carb rebuild. I'm going to see if I can find a FMF tailpiece. I quite like the stock header because it cleans up quite nicely. Do some more polish work on it, and it's very thick, so it's not like the KTM exhaust. To save weight, it's like a thin piece of tin, and this thing actually needs to get blown out, and it's got 2 holes in it, so need to get that repaired. So let's say FMF damn. FMF silencer, new tires, the radiators are fine. Maybe get some, we'll inspect the hoses and check if we need to replace them. We need new all levers. All. Yeah, we'd definitely like to get some wider foot pegs. These are pretty skinny. So right, foot pegs. Maybe rebuild the master cylinders, brake master cylinder rebuilds. Brake master rebuild. Rebuild the calipers. The rear one is good actually, but the front one I know is sticking a bit. But you know, if we're gonna do it and if we can get the parts, we might as well rebuild both. Caliper rebuild. The handlebars bent, so we're gonna have to get a new set of bars, grips. These hand guards are still good. We'll see. Okay, that's included with the levers. So H bars, handlebars and grips. What else? What else? I want to see if I can get some billet engine covers. So the cover for the magneto and flywheel, the clutch cover, this little power valve cover is missing, and this water pump cover has been cracked, so I'd like to replace that. So we'll just say engine covers all. Excuse my bad handwriting, but I can read it, so that's what matters. Rebuild the rear shock. Replace the linkage bearings. What do I have? What's still missing? Rear wheel bearings. And depending if we're going to powder coat the hubs or not, which now that I think about it, I might just clean them up, because I already replaced the front wheel bearings and the front fork seals, so that's all still good. So depending on which direction it goes, we might replace that as well. Okay, so I think that's everything for now. And before I close out this video, this is obviously going to be a multi-part process, because I'm still going to try and do it on a budget. So I'm going to try and source as much used parts, good condition used parts that I can. Try and work with companies, you know, otherwise I'm gonna have to, you know, find some room in a budget to pay for the stuff. And yeah, so I'll start getting out on the internet, seeing if I can find companies to work with me, start sourcing parts. And if you guys like what you see here, if you guys want to support the build, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And Mud and Dust Media is on Facebook as well, so I'll put the links to that down below in the description. And give that a like. And I want to start engaging with you guys, so let me know if you guys know powder coaters, if you guys have old parts lying around. I'd be willing to take them off your hands. You know, leave comments in the comment section. You can reach me on Facebook. I really want to engage with you guys, see what you guys think, hear your opinions, and if you guys have any great suggestions for companies to use, I would really appreciate that. So one thing that I forgot to add, tomorrow we're going to be picking up a mate of mine's KDX 200, because, you know, on the 250 you still got a steel tank and the plastics are quite rare. So I'm gonna use his bike as a parts bike to see if all the plastics in the tank and everything can fit on it, or either be modified to fit on it. So that'll probably be the next episode, and then once we manage to sort that out, then we'll actually start tearing down the bike further, and you know, it'll kind of just snowball from there. So remember guys to hit the like button, share it, and hit subscribe. Peace out.